with your armor of God on. The loins girded about with truth, the breastplate of righteousness, feet shod with the preparation of the gospel of peace, and above all, taking the shield of faith, wherewith we shall be able to quench all the fiery darts of the wicked one, the helmet of salvation, and the sword of the Spirit, praying always with all perseverance in prayer and supplications for all the saints, praying for one another. Father, you are our defense. You are our refuge. You are our buckler and shield. You are our protector. And so, Father, thank you in Jesus Christ's name. As you anoint the program here too, Father, I do say thank you. In Jesus Christ's name I pray. Amen. And ladies and gentlemen, yes, my last program I was able to talk to a young lady named Stacy. Father, thank you for blessing her to stand up in this community on this earth. Thank you for blessing her to stand our ground. Your ground. Your earth. This is my Father's world. And all of us need to take us adamant stand. Stand, therefore, having your loins girded about with truth and the breastplate of righteousness. I can't say it enough, because some of you don't even know what it is. Feet shod with the preparation of gospel of peace. Loins girded about with truth. Shield of faith. Helmet of salvation. And the sword of the Spirit. Help us to walk and talk with your armor on, most Heavenly Father. Realizing that not one person, not one demon, no one can touch us unless you allow it. And as it said in Daniel 4:17, I've read this over and over again. This matter is by the decree of the watchers and demand by the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and giveth it to whomsoever he will, and setteth up over it the basis of men. And I want to reflect back on what the police officer said. I hope your God is able to protect you. Oh yes, he is. And I'm going to get into that in the word too. And that's in 1 Kings chapter 18. We're going to see. See, now maybe they're serving the God of Baal or the God of the devil, who comes to steal, kill, and destroy. Passed by a situation here on 30th and Lake. One lady in the car, 3 police officers standing around her in 3 different cars. What were they waiting for her to do? 3. They're not having a little Barney Fife attitude. Oh, how you doing, Mrs. Wilson? What's going on? Can we help you? But no, she flee, shoot her, tase her. Put on the armor of God, my friend. And let this be part of your training. I hope whoever becomes mayor, if Mello becomes mayor, I hope he suggests that. Or even Stother, I hope she suggests that. I hope Schmatter suggests that. Let's go into the community 2 by 2 or 3 by 3. And how can I help you? Mom and Dad need furniture? You need a little tutoring? You need some money to buy some food? Some tissue? Do as they did in the book of Acts, sharing as every man had need. Alright. Let me get into the word. This is found in 1 Kings 18. And I'm starting at verse 21. And Elijah came unto all the people and said, how long halt ye between two opinions? If the Lord be God, follow him, Jesus Christ. Oh, my God is able to protect me from thee. But if Baal, then follow him. So if you're not serving the Lord Jesus Christ, guess who you serve? I hope your God is able to protect you. Who are you following? Baal? Beelzebub? Dagon? Who are you following? Lord of the Flies? Do you have a little voodoo doll in your pocket? You have some salt in your back pocket? Some sugar in your tank? Then it said Elijah, and the people answered him not a word. Then said Elijah to them, unto the people, I, even I only, remain a prophet of the Lord. But Baal's prophet are 450, a whole bunch of them. Let them therefore give us 2 bullocks, and let them choose 1 bullock for themselves, and cut it in pieces, and lay it on wood, and put no fire under it, and I will dress the other bullock, and lay it on wood, and put no fire under it. And he called, and call ye on the name of your God. Oh, I hope your God is able to protect you. So you call on your God. And I will call on the name of the Lord. At the time it was Jehovah, Yahweh. Now it's Jesus Christ. All power in heaven and earth is given unto him. And the God that answers by fire, let him be God. And all the people answered and said, it is well spoken. Like, it is well with my soul. And Elijah said unto the prophets of Baal, choose you 1 bullock for yourselves, and dress it first. For ye are many, and call on the name of your gods, but put no fire under it. And they took the bullock which was given them, and they dressed it, and called on the name of Baal from morning even until the noon, saying, O Baal, hear us. But there was no voice, nor any that answered. And they leaped up upon the altar which was made. And it came to pass that Elijah mocked them, and said, cry loud, for he's a God. Either he's talking, or he is pursuing, or he is in a journey, or perhaps, peradventure, he sleepeth. Our God never sleeps, he never slumbers, and must be awake. And they cried aloud and cut themselves after the manner with knives and lances. They were going a little nutty, till the blood gushed out upon them. And it came to pass that midday was past, and they prophesied until the time of the offering of the evening sacrifice, that there was neither voice, nor any to answer, nor any that regarded. Their God was dead. Their God is dead. Our God is alive forevermore. And Elijah said unto all the people, come near unto me. And all the people came near to him. And he repaired the altar of the Lord that was broken down. And Elijah took 12 stones, according to the number of the 12 tribes of the son of Jacob, unto whom the word of the Lord came, saying, Israel shall be thy name. It was Jacob. He turned it to Israel. And with the stones he built an altar in the name of the Lord, And he made a trench about the altar, as great as would contain 2 measures of seed. And he put the wood in order, cut the bullock in pieces, and laid him on the wood, and said, fill 4 barrels with water, and pour it on the burnt sacrifice and on the wood. And he said, do it a second time. And they did it the second time. And he said to them, do it the third time. And they did it the third time. And the water ran round about the altar. And he filled the trench also with water. And it came to pass, at the time of the offering of the evening sacrifice, that Elijah the prophet came near and said, Lord God of Abraham, Isaac, and Israel. That's who I'm praying to. The God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Israel is a new name. Let it be known this day that thou art God in Israel. Is there not a God in Israel that you can go to instead of going to Beelzebub, the God of Ekron? 2 Kings 1. Is there not a God of this universe that we can call on? Instead of you saying, I hope your God is able to protect you. And that I am the servant, and that I have done all these things at thy word. Let it be known this day that thou art God in Israel, the universe, heaven and earth, creator, heaven and earth. All these things at thy word. Hear me, O Lord, hear me, that this people may know that thou art the Lord God, and that thou hast turned their heart back again. Then the fire of the Lord fell and consumed the burnt sacrifice, and the wood, and the stone, and the dust, and licked up the water that was in the trench. And when all the people saw it, they fell on their faces. Good. And they said, the Lord, he is God. The Lord, he is God. And that's what Elijah's name means. God is Jehovah. Jehovah is God. And Elijah said unto them, take the prophets of Baal, let not one of them escape. And they took them, and Elijah brought them down to the brook of Kishon and slew them there. Now, this is what I want to make a point on. Now, the police, I hope you're God. Now, let me put it this way. Now, I know all police officers and all firefighters and men and women in the ministry are not all bad. There are some good ones. There are some that believe in the Lord Jesus Christ. Many. But to those that say, I hope your God is able to protect you from living on the north side. This is for them too. And I'm trying to equate and bring this into the situation with my nephew. The one who was shot at 12 times, 11 times by one officer. Now he's at Madonna going through rehabilitation. But see, nothing's too hard for the Lord. With him, all things are possible. Even though his spine is shattered, the Lord can bring a miracle out of this and bring the truth also. And maybe put a stop to the lying, whether it be with my nephew lying, if he's lying, or with the police officers. For those that say, I hope your God is able. And then they can see that our God is able to heal. He's a great physician. I told my nephew, call on him. Go to the Father. Talk to the Father. Father, help me to move. his punishment was great for being disobedient to his mom and dad. See, children, honor your mother and your father. And yes, I know there's some that need to carry weapons because others are carrying weapons, and so tit for tat. An eye for an eye. But the Lord said those that live by the sword will die by the sword. And this was a lesson for my nephew as the parents were telling him not to carry a gun. Why? Because he could have shot somebody and murdered them. But what's all this 11 times by one? People don't even shoot at an elephant that many times. What was the intent? What was the motive? So now, I'm asking the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob to reveal himself in this situation and reveal and heal. If the police officer lying by to heal his body just as it is. Heal it. You're able to do it. Why? Scripture says 19:17-28, in him, Jesus Christ, we live, move, and have our being. So, pray and keep an eye on this situation here. And when it comes up to time to go to court and all that the Lord will deliver him. And pray that these officers also can include going out into the neighborhood and showing themselves to be friendly. And not displaying friendly fire upon the community. But he that hath many friends must show himself to be friendly. And not have two types of weights, a small and a great. Because that's an abomination to the Lord. But everybody don't want to hear this. Lord, they don't want to hear what you're saying. They don't care nothing about the armor of God. They don't care. But I do, Father. And I say thank you. Alas, and did my Savior bleed, and did my sovereign die? Would he devote that sacred head for worm as such as I? At the cross, where I first saw the light, and the burden of my heart rolled away. It was there by faith I received my sight, and now I am happy all the day. Was it for crime that I have done? He groaned upon the tree. He shot at the ground. Amazing pity, grace unknown, and love beyond degree. At the cross, where I first saw the light, and the burden of my heart rolled away. It was there by faith I received my sight, and now I am happy all the day. Well, might the sun in darkness hide and shut his glory in, when Christ the mighty Maker died for man the creature's sin. That's me, thank you Lord. At the cross, where I first saw the light, and the burden of my heart rolled away. It was there by faith I received my sight, happy all the day. But drops of grief can never repay the debt of love I owe. Here, Lord, I give myself away. 'Tis all that I can do. At the cross, where I first saw the light, and the burden of my heart rolled away, rolled away. It was there by faith I received my sight, and now I am happy all the day, all the day, all the day. All the day, all the day. Now, this song to me is special. When you hold me in your arms, make up for that note. Just moves me, moves me. It sends the feeling of your love. Ooh, Jesus, all through me, yeah. When you tell me you love me on the cross, I'll tell you I love you. Do you really love me? If you do, keep his commandment. Must be. And it's a real love I'm for under you, Lord. If I were blind, your eyes, your cheeks, you see for me. Ooh, oh, Jesus, you speak for me. If I were in the lost and found, that's what I like, put my name on it. Surely he's mine. Come and claim me, Jesus. That's what I like about that name. It's powerful. All have power in heaven and earth is given unto Jesus Christ. Oh, he's able to protect you. Don't be like them that believe not, that have no faith. I'm for you, Lord. Yes, I love you, not the heavy Lord. I'm for you, Lord. You're for me, yeah. Are you for the Lord? Do you believe in the Lord? Obey him. Put on the whole armor of God. God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and of a sound mind. In Jesus Christ's name. I tell you, I like this so much. I'm for you, Lord. You're for me. All on the Lord's side. Come on this side. I'm for you, Lord. Till next week, all the Christians. So